Take Notes TV is the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in. You already know the vibes, man. 19,500 plus subscribers, over 8 million views for the gang and for the culture. And you know how we moving on this Friday, April 28th, 2023. Once again, you already know I got that special co-host in the building with me today, CTY Not. What up?
You know the vibes. CTY not across your motherfucking head if you can't get it right.
Yeah. Tune in. Like I promised y'all on this Friday, man. We gonna fess it up. We gonna do it real right. We got a lot of stories to cover. Got my man in the building, so we gonna get straight to it. You feel me? A lot of foolishness, some positivity, but a lot of foolishness we gonna cover today. But I'm giving y'all all the vibes, yo. The people asked for CT, why not? So I said, why not bring this dude back? You feel me?
You already know.
All right, man. Let's get to the first story in here. We're gonna start with positivity. All right, man. Your boy Lamar Jackson. Shout out Lamar Jackson, inking a 5-year, $260 million deal with the Baltimore Ravens, making him the top paid quarterback in the NFL. Let me just read this real quick. According to NFL insider Josina Anderson, the Baltimore Ravens have agreed to terms on a 5-year contract extension with their star quarterback Lamar Jackson. The lucrative deal comes after a tumultuous negotiation process that endured for nearly 1 year, culminating with the Ravens accessing Lamar with non-exclusive franchise tag before he responded with a trade request on March 2nd. The record-breaking business transaction was ushered in by Lamar's mother and agent Felicia Jones, who had been blamed and heavily scrutinized due to what several media outlets perceived as a lack of experience in negotiating agreements with the NFL circle. Lamar's deal will pay him 185 guaranteed. You heard that? 185 guaranteed, and it makes him the highest paid single caller in the NFL, ahead of Jalen Hurts, who recently signed a 5-year extension for 255 with the Eagles. All right, so I want to real quick before I let my man CT why not get a vibes. I want to shout out Lamar Jackson. I want to shout out Baltimore. Baltimore's up right now. You know what I'm saying? I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'll live with us having to face a dangerous quarterback like Lamar. You know, because he's doing it for the people. Any thoughts on that, CT? Why not?
Well, I feel like that man deserved that bag. But now he just got to make sure he can stay healthy enough because everybody going to be gunning for him.
Yo, you know what I noticed though, bro? Like when these dudes get these contracts, bro, they fall the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't fall off. They try to protect themselves. See, when
See,
you
what
trying to
about
get
Dak
the bag,
Prescott? What about Dak Prescott?
that Prescott can never throw a long ball, and I'm a Cowboys fan, but he could never throw a long
But as
ball.
soon as they gave him that money, bro, they were ass, bro.
You gotta understand. You gotta
As
understand
soon as they
something.
paid him and Zeke,
Zeke's only problem, what was wrong with Zeke is once he lost the weight, he couldn't break a tackle no more. That's what's the thing. When Zeke first started, he was bigger.
they
He
paid
was
Ben
he was
Simmons, yo.
more.
He went out like a bitch.
Nah, Ben Simmons just played the mind games that the NBA played with those guys. They got beat at their own game. And that's the problem. Sometimes you get beat at your own game and you just can't take it. But that's something people don't understand. You risk your life, you risk your body, you play
Hmm.
hard, and to get these big contracts. And then after you get it, you realize something. You spending that money, you buying all these things. As soon as the money come in, you spending it how you get it, and then now the money is low. Now your ass, you don't work as hard.
Mm,
You don't work as hard. You know what I'm saying? That's the
yeah.
problem. You don't work as hard. You got some people who appreciate the money and still bust ass and still want to break accolades and still want to be great. But sometimes in these dudes' eyes, once they get hurt and it becomes a big problem, like a real surgery, bro, you'll never be the same again. And you just get tired of going through that same regimen every year with an injury, a surgery, rehab. Yo,
All right.
that's
What
a lot
about
of
Anthony
pain.
Davis? What about Anthony Davis?
Injury prone. The taller you are, the more prone you are to injuries. Hence, Greg Oden.
Yeah, I'll say this though. I notice with the younger generation, they don't got that hunger and that dog in them like the ones before me. I'm gonna say that, yo.
Because you know why? Let me tell you something. The only reason why them guys from the old school had that dog in them, they went to college, bro. They went to college. A lot of these dudes coming straight from high school.
Or just one and
And their
done.
bodies, yeah, their body's not developed all the way. You gotta have years of practice to get that body prone to a work ethic like that.
That's a
So
that's a fact.
basically, once you come out of high school, your talent as far as high school, unless you one of those guys that you built like that, like
Yeah.
LeBron James. LeBron James was only good coming out of high school because all them dudes was old and he was young.
But what about
That's why he.
Kobe?
That's a different type of animal. He chased. He wanted to be great like Michael Jordan. Everything that he did was patented off Jordan. Every move,
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
move.
R.I.P. Mamba, man. R.I.P. the Mamba, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but shout out Lamar Jackson real quick. Shout out that $260 million contract. You feel me? Black brothers getting paid. I'm never mad at that. Came from the bottom, now he at the top. And his mama represented him. How you feel about that, CT? Why not?
I feel like the reason why they didn't want to give him the contract and they didn't extend him straight off the rip, knowing he known it was because his mother was his agent. They wanted to be able to control the narrative, and that's the problem when they give you this money. If they can't control the narrative, you know, who's to say he'll get to enjoy his career now?
Yeah,
Who's to say that? You got the money, but are you going to be able to enjoy your career? Because people have a weird way of
yeah, giving you the money and then acting bitter.
handling smart asses. They don't believe that certain people of color deserve certain things. They believe they deserve what they're willing to give. They don't believe that you deserve what you're actually worth, if that makes sense to you.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, I want to shout out his mama. You know what I'm saying? They try to throw the shade like she's not experienced enough. But let me tell you, being a professional, a lot of jobs, bruh, the experience is overrated. All right, and all those certifications are overrated sometimes. And his mama proved she could get it done. She got him that 260. You hear me?
I'm going to just tell you this. That's just a black woman loving the son and wanting the best interest for her son. And that's what's missing in black homes today. So applaud that black woman.
Yeah, applaud that black woman. Over here at Take Notes TV, we are applauding you, Mama Lamar. You hear me? All right, Take Notes TV, tune in, tune in, tune in. You already know if you late to the party, we got 19,500 plus subscribers. Got my boy CT, why not, in the building, fessing me up. All right, we're going to the next story. It's also sports related. We're going to talk about Ime Udoka. You hear me? Ime Udoka was recently introduced as the new head coach of the Houston Rockets, just one season after losing the same position with the Boston Celtics over an affair he had with a female staffer who was married to an executive. During his Rockets introductory presser, Udoka spoke openly about the affair and how reflective he's been over the past season and his shaky ending to his Celtics tenure. Quoted by him, he said, "I released a statement months ago, and everything happened, and apologized to a lot of people for the tough position I put them in." The 45-year-old added that he feels much more remorse even now towards for the fallout from the scandal affected people. "I spent the last offseason working on myself in a lot of different ways, improving in areas, and it gave me a chance to sit back, reflect, and grow," he said. "And I think that'll make me a better coach and overall a better leader." All right, man. CTY now coming straight to you. What are your thoughts, man, on this? Do you think Ime can bounce back from this? And do you think the players will have his respect? He's in Houston, which is an overall terrible organization, I must say.
If
What are your thoughts on that?
if he can turn it if he can turn it around, they're gonna forgive and forget.
So winning cures all, is what you're saying.
Listen, time heals all, bro. It's time. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. That man just being a man, and sometimes it take a little longer to be a man's man. So you know, a lot of times people get what they deserve, and a lot of people deserve what they get.
Do you think he was wrong for cheating on Nia Long?
Who's to say Nia Long never cheated on nobody during her years of on top?
Mm, mm,
You only
mm,
get what you put in this world.
mm. That's a very
You don't know how
interesting.
many you don't know how many young black males she was she found nice looking,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nah, that's true,
took
yo.
them on a ride and ghost them. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to understand, life has its ups and downs, and it has its ways of dealing with people.
Mm-hmm.
So you only get what you put in this world. So if you project in this world a good soul and try to be level headed and even, just maybe God will give you that same hand. That's just what it is.
Nah, I like that. I like that. Hey, tune in with the gang. We moving along. All right, another quick story for the gang, yo. James Harden caught on video slapping a man outside a Las Vegas casino just 2 days ago. The 76ers won the opening round playoff series over the Nets. James Harden was videotaped getting into what appears to be an argument with another man. The video was obtained by TMZ Sports, shows Harden in a conversation with a man who has his back facing the camera. At one point, Harden taps the guy on the chest. Then he followed up with a very light slap on either side of his face. So he like challenged him to a duel. You feel me? They said the man is a
Well,
sources tell
you know,
TMZ. Hold on. Sources tell TMZ the man is a member of Harden's entourage, and they added that they continued hanging out the rest of the night without issue.
friends play around like that sometimes. You never know what it could be. It could have been nothing. It could have just been small talk.
Yeah, it was a
You know,
very
God,
it was a very light slap, like I said, but like that's what I'm saying. The cameras are always on you, bro. They always trying to make shit out to be more than what it was. You feel me?
yeah, it ain't nothing. That's not nothing. You never know. Where they was coming from, the casino?
Yeah, casino. He gave him like he might have just blew like 10,000 of James Harden money. He might have just like, come on, bro, you being stupid. I don't know.
Not even that. Not even that. Dudes rank, talk shit to each
Yeah,
other. Sometimes, according to how you guys, type of relationship you guys got with each other, it might be like that sometimes.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest, yo. Ain't no like I don't give a fuck how cool me and James Harden are. He's not smacking me on both sides of my cheek. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying.
Well, you ain't got no friend worth 124 million or
Now that's true. That's true, yo.
uh,
That's true.
250
That's true.
million. You don't got no friends like that. And if you did, you'll probably understand. But I ain't saying that gives it a okay for the men to put their hands to put their
I'm about to say, yo,
they,
CT, why
to
not?
put
You
their,
know you
hold
not
on
tolerating that, bro.
hold on to put their dick beaters across your face, Paul.
So hold on, say it one more time. I don't think that hurt you. I was laughing. Go ahead. You said don't let no
I
nigga
said,
put their
don't
what across your face.
put their dick beaters across your face,
Oh man.
Paul.
Pause. No, I'm in agreement with you, man. Yeah, man. Hey, all right, yo. Take no TV. We moving to the next story. We done with the sports. I updated y'all on the sports one time for the culture. CTY not in the building. Everybody, fess me up. Drop them ones in the air for CTY not. Put the CT in the air. All right, let them know. All right, next story because we moving along. We trying to do this as quick as possible. The white woman whose flirting claimed to lead to Emmett Till's lynching, dies of cancer at 88 years old. I'm gonna read this real quick. Carolyn Bryant Donham, 88, died in hospice earlier this week after a battle with cancer. No one cares. She was infamous for false flirting claim against the 14-year-old Emmett Till, who was brutally lynched as a result of the fabricated encounter. In recent years, activists have called for her to be prosecuted for the false claims that led to Till's gruesome death at the hands of her then husband, Roy Bryant, all right, and his half brother, J.W. Millam. All right, so yeah, Shorty's dead, 88 years, nothing ever happened to her. She never got arrested for shit, you know what I'm saying? Boosie said he's smoking on that Carolyn pack, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts, CT? Why not?
Well, I'll tell you what. She had heaven on earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where she at? Her wings ain't gonna fit her.
Mm, 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 mm.
She
That's a
had. I'm saying it again. She had heaven on earth. Where she going? Her wings ain't gonna fit her. So now she gotta go. She gotta go. She. Listen, I don't know what gate she in. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if she had the four gates. I don't know if she had the gate of hell.
You know,
But
she
it's
had the
one thing you gotta.
pearly.
It's one thing you gotta answer. You know, it's one thing you gotta answer to.
Yeah, yeah.
As you walk on this earth, it's basic instructions before leaving this earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we're gonna leave that right there.
All right, all right. That I see Ty not on now. I'm gonna just respectfully say fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna move to the next story. We're gonna move to the next story.
It ain't even worth saying that because you can't tell her that.
Nah, that's
You can't tell her that.
yeah.
So it ain't even worth it.
It was like
She
that.
she going through
It was
she's going through the worst time of her life right now because she thought she was dead. She ain't dead yet.
nah. That's a fact. She definitely got it.
She ain't dead yet.
That's a
It's you know what I mean? You
yeah.
took a life, you took a soul, all because your heart felt otherwise, because your heart was bad, because you had bad intentions. You ain't dead yet. God don't let them type of people rest easy, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, yo.
So it's not even worth saying fuck her. It's not even worth saying smoking on that pack. Man, it's not even worth stirring the pot for other racist people to even
Even have
find
reason to.
find life. Hold on, find life in the light. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, shout
It's
out
not
my
even
boy
worth it.
CTY. Now this is why we got him on the podcast because we trying to preach that positivity to all the people. You feel me? Give them a message because there's a lot of foolishness out there. So we trying to read between the lines. You hear me? Because a lot of people
Yeah,
are misguided out here.
you got to understand we living in a day where people is self-centered. Nobody care no more. Nobody got no care in their heart. Everybody is savage. Everybody is greedy. Everybody trying to make a buck instead of trying to make us all some bucks. So at the end of the day, that's how you got to you. This see, there's enough people doing the wrong thing, and maybe just how evil and the wrong things spread fast. Maybe good vibes can spread fast too. Caring about people, helping people.
I don't know, man.
You know
Good
what I mean?
vibes don't spread no more. It seems like, bro. That shit crazy nowadays.
Because it ain't enough of us spreading it.
hmm
It's not enough of us. Everybody's trying to be savage, and the internet got a lot to blame.
hmm
They got a lot to blame for it because you know what I mean. People make money off controversy.
No, they do. They do. They do. All right, yo, we going to the next subject at hand. We talking about Jada Pinkett Smith TV show, The Red Table Talk, has been canceled by Facebook, and now they're trying to shop it to other networks. According to Deadline, the producers of Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk, Westbrook Incorporated, are shopping the show to a new network after Meta, who owns Facebook, has done away with their Facebook Watch originals. Meta is now shifting its focus to virtual reality experiences and Meta Horizon worlds. Red Table Talk, which Jada co-hosted with her daughter Willow Smith and her mother Adrienne Banfield Norris, was the last series on Facebook Watch. The show's popularity led to a spin-off. Had other notable shows on Facebook Watch. Red Table Talk has some viral moments since it debuted in 2018, including when Jada opened up about her entanglement with August Alsina, Jaden Smith's best friend. Jada also addressed the moment with her husband Will Smith when he slapped Chris Rock on stage at the 2022 Oscars. All right, man. Jada's name been in the news, bro, a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of smut, a lot of stains on her jacket. People coming at Will a lot for this. You hear Tupac's name brought up a lot in this right now. What are your thoughts right now on this, man?
I feel like this. I feel like this, right?
Yeah, and be real, bro. Be real right now, bro.
I feel like this, right? Jada got hood in her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She tried to clean it up. She tried to clean it up by messing with a straight edge dude. But you got to understand something. Will Korea been on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
He always been on the rise. So what she did was she knew to make herself relevant, she had to be with a person like that. You know what I'm saying? And quiet as kept, Who's to say Will when he know she was like that already before he married her? But love has its strange ways of working things out.
Okay, I hear you on that, but you saw him crying at that red table talk. He was hurt.
I'll put it to you like this: if your wife blindsides you and say some shit like that on national TV for the world to see, instead of talking to you first about what she plan on doing on her show, you would cry too. Who's to say he ain't want to slap the fucking alopecia off her head?
Yo, so I'll say though, like, I think they agreed to have that conversation beforehand, because it had came out, and then they were trying to address it and get in front of it. But I just think it
Yeah,
hurt.
but
I
not
just
like
think it
that.
hurt
You
Will
gotta understand.
when he did that.
You gotta understand. Not like that. Not like that though. They probably agreed for it. They talk about
Yeah,
it. Not like that.
yeah. You think she went
Not like
overboard
that.
with it, yo? Like he
Not
saved
like
me.
that. She
She
didn't
said.
show.
She
She
said he
didn't show him
saved
no
her.
respect. She didn't show him no respect. She
Hmm.
didn't show him no love by doing it like that. It could have been a better way to do
I agree with you. That's what my main thing was. Like, get bashed him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it. Check it out. Check it out though. He was so hurt that he took it out on Chris Rock.
Yeah, yeah. Got himself in
See,
some bullshit.
it wasn't about Chris Rock. Listen, it wasn't about Chris Rock making fun of her about the GI Jane joke. Yeah, you went too far. Okay, you went a little too far. Every time you see it with Will Smith, they said that he always cracked the joke about Jada if they was in the audience or something. But at the same time, who's to say that Will, when he go golfing with Chris Rock back in the day, ain't
Mm,
never talk about how she was treating him at home?
mm-hmm.
That's probably why he scorched her ass trying to help his friend get a and one. But what happened was he fouled too hard. He fouled too hard, and then it hit home, and he see how his wife embarrassed in front of national TV, and then the audience, she's embarrassed, she's feeling belittled. Nobody wants their baby mother slash wife, even if she did scar him like that, to feel low. So everybody just stepping on him is the equivalent to Bill Clinton when they asked him, when they impeached him,
Hmm.
did Monica Lewinsky suck your dick? Even if she did, the man said no. You know why? You do not step on your woman for the appreciation of other people.
Hmm.
So they get to sit on the couch, pop their popcorn, and laugh at your pain. No, 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 no. You don't embarrass. You don't do that.
No, that's real
You could have
shit.
waited till you got home and sat your wife down and told her everything, and that's on her if she want to leave or not.
Fact though.
But you do not go on national TV and let somebody sit down on their couch, no matter where they at, and pop popcorn and laugh at your pain. They ain't laughing at your pain. They laughing at your wife pain because she's embarrassed. She's your wife.
Nah, I agree with you. On another note, man, like just this Red Table Talk show, man, they had Willow on there talking about masturbating with her mom and shit, bro. It was just a lot, bro. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So,
A lot of that's clickbait. A lot of that's clickbait. A lot of that's not actual facts. A lot of that just to get her ratings. You got to understand, Will's popping. She ain't popping.
nah, she not.
Set it off was years ago.
Nigga, that was almost 20 years
She,
ago, bro.
yeah, bro, she's not popping. I'm not trying to say that she ain't got no motion
Yeah,
because she
but she
probably
don't
got
got Will
more
Smith
motion.
motion. Hell no.
She got more motion than me and you. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Nah, she do. She
You
do. She
feel me?
do. She definitely
Yeah,
do.
she got more motion than me and you. But
Nah.
at the same time, you gotta understand something. She don't got the motion.
Yeah, in that realm though, where she at, she not at the top. You feel me?
I'm gonna put it to you like this: her kids got more motion than her.
Nah, they do. They do. They do.
Come on,
They
bro.
do.
You gotta understand. She's see, a lot of people don't get. She's trying to find her motion, and because she got a little hood in her, she's willing to get ratchet for that motion because she felt like that's the wave everybody's getting paid off.
Mm-hmm.
When you see all these girls on what the baddies and all this crazy shit that's going on, you look what they promoting: women to be ratchet, women to fight, women to not act like women, act like barbaric, like they barbarians.
Yeah, they doing that with the dudes too, but they doing it flamboyantly too. You know.
bro, it's bad. It's not good, bro. It's not good. It's not good, bro.
Nah, I know what you mean because I actually went to school for this. Like they do this imagery on purpose. They beat it in our heads. You feel me? And then like it leaves mental lapses in our head. You feel me? And that's how and the younger people they get hypnotized by it. You know.
Yeah,
So
because you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. See, the masses are smart. They destroy the roots, and the flower will die. The roots are the youth.
nah,
And the truth is, it ain't no hope for the future.
that's a fact though. That's a fact though. Hey, it's Take Notes TV, man. We on this Friday, April 28th, 2023. You already know it's lit. We not even at 12 noon, giving you all the stories quick, fast, in a hurry. Hey, I got my boy CTY9 in the building. We got three more stories for y'all. So tune in, tune in, tune in. Hit that chat, hit that like notification, and subscribe. Fess me up. Next story we covering. Rapper 42 Doug sentenced to 1 year in prison for failing to surrender in gun case. 42 Doug was sentenced to 1 year in prison after recently being on trial for failure to surrender in his federal case. This comes after the Detroit rapper pled guilty to the charges back in February. The charges stem from a gun case that 42 Doug caught after someone called in an anonymous tip about him shooting a gun while on probation back in 2019. As a convicted felon, 42 Doug was not able to possess a firearm and he caught a break after negotiating 3 years probation for the charges. However, a judge revoked his probation in February 2022 after he was arrested for obstruction of law enforcement and battery in Las Vegas. It was also revealed that 42 Doug had multiple positive tests for use of controlled substances. A judge then sentenced 42 Doug to 6 months in prison for violating his parole, which he was to serve in West Virginia. However, federal agents arrested the rapper when he failed to turn himself in for his sentence. This led to the charges of failing to surrender in his current 1 year sentence. So my main thing, which I want to ask you, is like, yo, son, he had probation. They gave him 3 years, right? And then he violated that, and they only gave him 6 months. And then he did the race on the 6 months, and they gave him a year. Like, why? It's not like they gave him 5 years or 20 or a real big number. It was 6 months, bro. Why would you do the dash on 6 months?
Well, you know what? He just started getting fame. He probably just started getting that promo money, and it's hard to just run away from that promo money like that when you getting like 10,000 a show, 20,000 a show, 40,000, 50,000 a show.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize, oh, I fucked up. I don't supposed to be doing this little kid shit I used to do when I was broke. And that's what's going on with them young rappers. They still in the street.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't blossomed yet.
No, well, I ain't gonna
You
hold you, bro. I'm looking at this picture of him. He's mad icy, right? He got the 42 chain and all this, yo. I do know when he
no,
got locked up, though,
look,
he didn't even have
look,
bail money, bro. He didn't even have bail
look,
money, bro.
listen. See, you gotta understand a lot. You gotta listen to his. You gotta listen to his music. He, a lot of these dudes fake it till they make it, bro.
Yeah, he
A
was
lot
with
of
Lil
a
Baby in
lot
them,
of
though, yo. I don't know, man.
a lot of that jury is fake it till you make it.
Yeah, yeah. I
A
mean,
lot of it is fake
evidently,
it till you make it. You gotta
evidently.
understand. It's a facade, bro. It's an illusion. And you know what I mean? And that's why you got turmoil now with the younger race, the younger generation, because they see that and they thinking this is what's really going on, but they don't really know that they signed in contracts, and if your album don't sell, you owe that 2.3 million.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
owe. Anything you buy is not yours. It's not yours. Your draws ain't yours. Anything they can make money off of to get that money back is not yours. You're in the red.
Mm-hmm. Nah, yo,
You
talk
gotta
to these people,
understand.
yo. These young dudes don't understand how a record deal goes, bro. They think that advance money is like don't gotta be recouped.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this: if they were smart,
Mm-hmm.
you get that advance money instead of buying all that ice. Why don't you go buy your package store? I'm not saying promote devil juice, but shit, go buy your package store. Go buy a library. Invest in a library. Invest in books. Invest in something that can support your community. something with stability, something that's gonna hold you down. So if it do crash, you got revenue coming in, and
Hmm.
you can pay them. You may not be able to pay them everything, but guess what? You'll be able to pay them annually and still be stay afloat where they ain't taking all your assets.
Nah, and that happens to a lot of rappers, man. A lot of rappers go broke, and then they gotta do these schemes and scams like Prize did. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of rappers under the jail, man. You might not be familiar with this dude from DC named Money Mar. He was popping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Music money slowed up. He got caught with like 5,000 Fenties. You know, they got him locked up right now.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But shit, he ain't the one bringing the fentanyl here.
Nah, he moved.
The
He.
government.
They caught him trying to like get it from Cali over here. He sent it in the mail.
Yeah, but who? How did California get it? You got to understand
I mean,
all of this shit is
California clearly
government.
got it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, all this shit is government stamp, bro. Fentanyl, they give you fentanyl when you have a major surgery. They give you small doses of fentanyl, bro.
So,
Okay.
so you saying the Fenty's coming from the government? You saying the CIA
Hell
is leaking the
yeah.
Fenty?
Bro, it's just like the '60s, back in the days when they had a black
Mm-hmm.
uprising with the Black Panthers. What they did,
Get
what they do,
put
they
drugs
put-
and gun into the neighborhood.
they, they flooded this shit with what?
Military
Heroin,
rifles. Yeah.
heroin, dope. They flooded it with dope, thinking that they can. And then what happened was it started hitting every race, not just the black race, every race. So then they put a war on drugs, but it wasn't really a war on drugs. It was a war on the low poverty, race that was in the hood, that had no money, had poor education, and their minds underdeveloped. So all they knew was to sell drugs. So there actually was a war on them, on the poor.
Mm-hmm. The
You get
disenfranchised
it?
black man or
Yo,
minority.
bro, they empower you and then they shake you down to the ground.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out Snowfall. That was a great show that explained how the CIA brought the cocaine in the '80s. You know what I'm saying? On a fabricated
And
level, but yeah, it definitely happened like that though.
yeah, you got to understand. You don't think that's still going on with the fentanyl? It's the
Nah, I mean,
same shit.
it makes sense. I'll say this: it makes sense.
It's the
You're right. It
same,
do got
bro.
to come from a pharmacy, right?
It got to come from yo, bro. How is you getting it from these third world countries that produce it like how flowers grow here?
Mm-hmm.
What plant produced that opioid?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
All right, all right. So wherever that shit is grown at, how is it getting here? How? How is it getting to America?
Nah, that's a fact though.
How?
That's a
This
fact though.
shit flooded like no other.
This shit
Once
is worse than
motherfuckers,
heroin, bro. This shit is like killing niggas,
bruh,
yo. Instantly.
bruh, this a little bit of kill your whole family, bruh.
Yeah, I
You
know.
this and you know what? I'm gonna tell the internets right now. Y'all better be careful, all you weed smokers, all you picking dollars and coins up off the ground ass niggas. Pause. I don't mean to disrespect y'all,
Now go
but y'all
ahead.
gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful for the little powder substance and them dollar bills y'all picking up off the ground. Y'all got to be careful when y'all opening up y'all little high tolerance eighth bags of weed. You never know who done mixed the fentanyl in that motherfucker. You got to be careful. People don't love people no more. They love money.
Yeah, man. That's a fact though. Ah, damn. CTY not just really giving the knowledge. Y'all fess CTY not up one more time, man. Yo, y'all give it
What?
up for
Why
my boy
not across their
CTY not.
motherfucking head? You
Yes.
heard me? Why not across their
Why
motherfucking
not
head? If
across
you
your
don't get it,
motherfucking head? You hear me? All right, two more stories, Brody. I got you. Hey, this is gonna be quick though. All right, Young Thug shows love to Gunna in an unexpected way. Young Thug appears to still be standing by Gunna, showing love to YSL artists in a subtle and relatively unexpected way on social media. He posted Gunna's music, you know what I'm saying, on social media. You know, he's still getting money off Gunna's music. CTY not. Did Gunna tell, in your opinion? Did he tell?
can you say dry cinch?
It wasn't a wet snitch, it was a dry one, right?
I, I tell you, I tell you like this. I tell you just like this, right? I'm gonna tell you just like this, right?
Uh-huh.
He didn't have to do that because he ain't never killed nothing.
I know.
He wasn't
They didn't
selling.
have him on
He
shit, to
wasn't.
be honest with you.
Look, he wasn't selling no drugs.
He
He
wasn't.
wasn't doing
He
anything.
ain't hit no
But check this
bodies. He didn't
out.
do shit.
But check, but check this out. He got nothing to do with nothing, right?
Right.
All he wanted to do was get out and get back to that bag and get back to that yussy. You know what that yuss is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to get back to that yuss. And let me tell you something. You got to understand how this go, right? Thug knew what it was coming. Thug knew it was coming.
So you don't think Thug mad at him for tipping? Would you be mad at this nigga if he did that in court and you was Thug? Would you be mad?
But see, I would never be Thug. I would never try to be Nino Brown. Never.
All right. I hear you. But we're just going for the sake of this case. All right, you saw him in the courtroom. You heard him say YSL is a gang. That was very incriminating. You know what
Once
I'm
he
saying?
said that, once he said that, that's what killed the case.
Thug ain't coming home, bro. I'm letting y'all know that Thug's not gonna come home anytime soon, bro. They
Well,
pinning
you never
everything on
know.
Thug right now. All right.
Look, look. You never know what
I
God
pray
got
he
in
do.
store for that man.
Yeah, I pray he
You
come
never
home.
know what God. You never know what God got in store for that man. You never know. You can't say he ain't coming home because it's people that got 25, 30 years they came home.
That's true, yo. But the case, have you been paying attention to the case? They catching all them niggas with drugs in the courtroom. The attorney saying cap in the courtroom. The judge cursing them out. They handed Thug a perky in court. The other one got caught with weed and
You
sewn in
gotta,
the drawers the other day.
bro,
The shit is
bro.
a mess.
You gotta understand something, bro. I keep telling you, the brains are undeveloped. Them guys didn't even realize the position they were in to be great.
hmm
You can't see. That's why I say it's all an illusion. If these dudes got millions and millions of dollars, why are they still doing shit like this?
I don't know, bro. I can't explain it.
Because it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this now. See, it's bigger than what people really see.
Yeah.
Who's to say they ain't want Birdman in them and they decided to get the small fish to get to the big fish?
I mean, that's very possible.
Who's to say that? Because Thug ain't doing nothing but trying to emulate Birdman
Yeah.
in his own hometown, though.
Yeah. I can see how
That's
you say
it.
that.
You got to understand something, and you know what? Birdman too smart and too rich to be doing the same shit. Like I always tell you, it's not you who's doing the shit; it's your friends around you. Sometimes you got to cut that yard and separate those fish and ducks and eagles and alligators and birds. You got to separate yourself from all these entities of the world when God has blessed you. But sometimes people get that blessing and they don't know how to separate themselves. They don't know how to appreciate their blessing till their blessing is gone.
All right, let me ask you this, yo. All right, besides gun and telling, a whole bunch of other motherfuckers told too. You know what I'm saying? Some of them who committed like these crimes, these murders, these right? The
You
dealing
got to
with.
understand the people who told is the people who actually did the real shit.
I know. So like, that's just
These
crazy
ain't
though. You can
see,
get off.
they,
You can get off for like murder or get the shit reduced and just blame it on Thug.
well, check this out. I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? If me and you was in a car
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Yo, take notes, TV. When we hit this corner, I'm about to light these niggas up."
Mm-hmm.
When you heard me say, "Yo, when I hit this corner, I'm about to light these niggas up." If you don't get out that car and I turn around and you still in that car and I dump and I get caught,
I'm going
you
down
gonna
too.
get
Yeah.
You gonna get more time than me. You know why?
Why?
Cause conspiracy holds a bigger charge than the actual doing the killing.
No, that's a fact, yo.
Conspiracy. Because you know what that means is premeditated. You knew I was gonna do this and you was okay with it.
Mm.
That makes you even worse.
Mm. In
You
the,
feel me?
in the court of law, at least you got a point with that.
No, no, in the court of law, that's how they look at it.
Hmm.
See, we got to start reading. We got to start educating ourselves and hitting that law library. You got to start understanding what you getting yourself into.
Youngins, I
You
got
got to
youngins on my
start
channel. Y'all
reading.
gotta tune in and listen. This is some real shit. A lot of y'all out here, a lot of y'all friends doing some bullshit. I got grown men on here still in the streets on this channel too, yo. So y'all
Listen,
need to pay attention.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? You will get an OG nigga you look up to. He getting all the bag. He getting to the bag. He got the money. He doing everything he's supposed to do. In your eyes, he's great. In
Hmm.
your eyes, he's great. He's a great man. Now he's teaching you the ropes.
Hmm.
Instead of teaching you, how about I give you this 20,000, 30,000, and you get a store and you whatever dream you got, what you got, you want to make T-shirts, you want to sell clothes, what you want to do, you want to sell sneakers, you want to start a podcast. How about help your fellow friend like that? But you know what they do?
Give them a
They
pack.
teach them the other. They teach them the other shit and don't even tell them the repercussions of it. They don't tell them that it's no honor amongst thieves.
Hmm.
They don't tell them. They don't tell them that your best friend will kill you for your money. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that you might go cop and a motherfucker sell you a brick of flour or oatmeal.
Mm.
They don't tell you. They don't tell you that when you walk out your house, that could be your last time seeing your mother, brother, and son. They don't tell you while you sleeping at night, you gotta sleep with your motherfucking eyes open. You got PTSD because niggas be running up in your shit, putting guns in your motherfucking son mouth, tying up your mother, asking you, demanding cash. They don't tell you that this shit is real. And you know what? It's crazy because this generation nowadays, they actually live in this crazy shit.
I know. I know, bro.
And they think that that's life. That ain't life. You living for the moment. You rob a nigga, you take a life, you get 100,000. You gonna spend that 100,000 in a week because you ain't used to money. You ain't earned it the right
Hmm.
way.
Hmm.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt enough.
Hmm.
It doesn't hurt. Your body don't hurt for it.
Hmm.
So now you just sold your heart, now your shit black for 100,000. Now you
If
can't sleep.
yo, if you're lucky, a lot of these niggas doing it for way less, nigga. You putting,
No, I'm just putting
yeah,
that
I know you
number
was
out
putting
there
a number
for them
out
to
there, but niggas is
understand.
doing it for like 20K, bro. Less than that, yo.
20K, less than that. How about 500, $100? I'll
Yeah.
tell you a story. I had a friend, right?
Hmm.
So Brian motherfucker, right?
Hmm. Hey, squad, talking closer to the phone. Talk closer to the phone.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a friend one time, right? And I'm gonna tell you, right?
Yeah.
He did all the dirt he wanted to do to whoever he wanted to do it to.
Hmm.
But it came a time where he ran into a person he thought was just a sucker.
Hmm.
End up getting 30 years. You know why? Because the one he thought was a sucker beat his ass. He had to kill him.
Mm.
So now he threw his life away because he's used to being a bully,
Hmm.
and now the bully got bullied, and his heart couldn't take it.
Mm. Ain't that a real story one time for the culture, man? CTY not in the building. CTY not in the building. Let them know, man.
I'm trying to tell him why not across your motherfucking head.
Yeah, why
Maybe
not,
if you
bro?
had enough,
Why not listen
maybe
to
if you
this
had,
nigga, yo? You know what I'm saying?
maybe if you caught enough knots across your motherfucking head, you would do better.
No, that's a fact, though.
You would do better.
Hey, man,
If a
Talos
motherfucker,
TV, man. Last story of the day. Now let.
and y'all gotta understand something. If y'all don't respect y'all mother or respect y'all father, how the fuck you expect them to respect somebody in the street that's a stranger? He got no
Mm.
love for you.
Mm.
No love. And that's why there's so many deaths, robberies, and all this mischief bullshit going around here promoting all this bad vibe shit.
Fact
It ain't
though.
nothing but sacrifice for the devil, bro. Actually doing the devil work for him, and he's so proud of y'all. Y'all should salute yourself.
Mm. Hey, give him. All right, last story right here, because this ties to what you're saying. This ties to what you're saying. All right, one man has their charges dropped against them in the Takashi 6ix9ine gym attack. According to reports, one of the men initially charged in the gym attack on Takashi 6ix9ine in the LA Fitness bathroom in Lake Worth, Florida, had their charges dropped. The Palm Beach County Sheriff announced that are no longer pursuing charges against Anthony Maldonado. However, Rafael Medina and Octavius Medina are still being charged in the case. All right, so that's what we got for the latest
So,
update.
so let me ask you something. The two brothers took it, and the one with the different
Yeah,
last name,
that's a
they
father
let
and
him
a
go.
son. Yeah, it was a father and son. Yeah, yeah.
So, how you think? Why you think it's that?
I think. Well, one, I don't think they had enough. Boy did walk up in there with them, but he ain't really do shit. You feel me? He might have filmed it. He ain't. The father and the son, they were really like giving the beats to 6ix9ine when I looked at it. You feel me? And he probably did some tipping too. He had to probably tip too. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he didn't just get out, but yeah, he. No, no, but they said they were supposed to be Latin Kings or some shit, bro. I don't know. I can't call it. That's what I heard, though. I don't know them, but that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know,
man.
but I think he definitely. I don't think they just let you out of Florida jail. I think you gotta say some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's either that or they was just supposed to be like it was all us. Cause that guy who they let go, he
Yeah,
hold more weight than we do.
you think so?
Hell yeah.
Nah, I think the OG hold the most weight. The nigga, the father, the bald headed one. He looked like he put in mad work.
Yeah, he getting paid to take that charge.
Yeah. Yeah, what you think what do you think that charge is? 6ix9ine is a celebrity. You know they beat him. Like, what do you think that charge is? Is that a
That's a
misdemeanor?
hate crime, bro. That's a hate crime.
I think they hit him with a felony for that.
Cause it's a hate crime.
But they're both
That boy,
Latino. But all of them are
that boy.
Latino.
No, see, it ain't that. He's a rat, right? That's what they say, right?
Yeah,
All right then. This. Listen, that boy's protected, man.
nah, that's true. That's very true.
That boy's protected, and he know what's going on. Why you think he's going from country to country? He's trying to give to the poor. He's trying to get the community on his side to show, like, look, I'm just a regular person. See,
Well, he
everybody's mad at him, but they gotta realize something. Yeah, he was a kid, and he might have bit off more than he can chew.
mhm
But if you really look at the deceit them boys put him through,
mhm. I'm listening.
you expect a kid not to talk? All kids do is talk. He's a kid.
That's true. He was guilty himself though, son. He like ordered hits and shit like that. You feel me? He told niggas to shoot
Let
up
me tell
Chief
you.
Keef.
Let me tell you something. Them boys was gassing that boy head up. Yo, I got you. Whatever you need,
Nah,
I
that's a
got you.
fact though.
It
That's a
was
fact
it was
though.
situations. It was situations that he got in that he could not handle without nobody on his side.
He
You
was
got to
running.
understand. When you got millions and millions of dollars like that, you're gonna get tested. You
Mhm.
walking around here free. You got big chains on your neck worth about a mil. You got all this stuff. You're gonna need more than just you.
Mhm.
And if you got people there trying you, and then you got some guys that's willing to step up for you and help you out, you gonna talk cash shit like that. He's trying to stay relevant, bro. He's trying to make money. That's what he's trying to do. Money make the world go round. That's what he's trying to do. I don't condone on how he did and what he did, but who am I to tell him and say anything? Who am I?
Well, one
Who
point you
am I?
brought.
Who are you?
Now I bring one point I noticed he is catering to his Latin community, trying to get in their good graces. And one thing I will say from a business perspective, there's a lot of money in them international markets. There's more money out there than it is out here. So if you're trying to
Yeah,
bounce
because
back, that is a smart
let me tell you
strategy.
something. I have been in clubs where I see Puerto Ricans still dancing to 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, yo, his people still behind him. They don't give a fuck what he did.
Yeah, they don't care about what he did because guess what? He did it to black people.
Nah, I think if it nah, I think you're telling the truth, bruh. I really do, yo. To an extent,
He
I
did
really
it on
do, yo.
black. But guess what? The blacks made us look like what they say we are. Savage dogs.
I think there's been a lot of instances in general where there are select few individuals not making the culture look good right now. You feel me?
Making the culture look good, they make us look terrible
Mm,
as a human race.
yeah,
That make
man.
us look terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. It's other gangs and other races, and we need somebody to deal with them when they get out of control. And I understand all that, but what I don't get is when is it gonna stop? When we gonna go back to what your fucking parents named you? When you gonna go back to that person?
Yeah, man.
Huh? Is it so hard to go back to what your family, what your mother and father named you? What they wanted? They ain't want you to be no damn killer. They ain't want you to be no extortionist. That ain't nothing to be proud of. Nothing. Oh, I robbed 6ix9ine for about 1.2 mil. You proud of that? You proud of that? What you gonna do with that money? You gonna feed your kids?
Yeah, man. I mean, well, them niggas who beat him up didn't rob him for shit. They just beat him up, and now they gotta get
I'm,
lawyers.
you got to go to the root of the problem. 6ix9ine got these problems because of what he did, because he told.
Yeah,
That's why he's running into these problems.
but these weren't niggas. These weren't gang niggas. Well, these weren't niggas from the Bloods who beat him up. You hear me? These weren't
Yeah,
no
but
Blood.
you don't understand. He got a green light on his head. Whoever get him, get something. You got to understand the lingo.
Mm,
This shit is deep. Everybody's trying to imitate L.A.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's trying. You got to understand something. If you pay attention real good, everybody's trying to Tupac everybody. You see how them Bloods, see how them Crips and them Bloods extorted Tupac,
Yeah.
got him out the way. Everybody's trying to follow the same code. I'll put it to you like this: stack bundles, die in his own hood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about all the rappers that died in their own hood. If this your hood and you showing love to your hood and your hood's supposed to be proud of somebody making it from the hood, putting the hood on the map, creating jobs. Look at Nipsey Hussle.
Killing his own hood.
Why? When he was elevating his hood, because he was bigger than the set. He was bigger than the big homies. You 48 laws of power. Thou shalt not outshine the master.
Mm. Mm.
You don't see nobody from G Unit, Dad.
That's true. That's true.
None of them tried to outshine 50. None of them.
That's
He
true.
taught them, teach them. He said, "Look, I'm gonna give you this, but you got to do you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right then. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I hear you.
And I say this. I say that to say this. This is my opinion. You ain't got to believe a word I say, but I bet you it sparked the brain.
Nah, I bet you it hit different. I know. I know. Nah, this is really good, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. CTY not in the fucking building today, right across your motherfucking forehead today. Let them know, man.
Not two knots across your motherfucking head if you can't get it right the first time.
Yeah. You already know. We just gave y'all another episode. It was crazy today, yo. Like, everybody shout out my boy CTY Not. He came in last minute, came in the clutch, hit the three, you know what I'm saying, for the W. That's how we rocking, you feel me? Make
Merch coming soon. MWL acronym made with love coming soon. Ashes of love.
yeah. Any more shout outs? Any more shout outs? Any more shout
Yeah.
outs?
What you said?
You got any more shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to the whole Hartford.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to CT. Period. Shout out. You know what? I take that back. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the world. Everybody. Nothing but love. Ashes of love. Nothing but love.
Yeah, man. Nothing but love. Tune in with the gang. It's Take Notes TV, the one and only notes, man. When shit hit the fan, we gonna pop off. You already know the vibes, man. We'll be back one time for the culture, and we out. Gleek, 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 gleek.